Good morning, guys. Coffee and cards again. Mermaid deck. Let's get into it. Remember, if you feel like this reading is for you, then it is. And if it reminds you of anyone you know, just make sure you share it with them so that they can get the benefit of it as well. Don't try and force your reading on someone else though. If it's not for them, it's not for them. Alright. Oh. Everybody has an aspect of themselves which feels alone in darkness. For some people, it is a part of themselves that really, really needs healing. But for others, it's actually a part which is healing, which is taking just a moment, or as long as it really needs, to sit with darkness around it and just let itself heal without being affected by others around them. And if you are a system like me, a DID system is probably about a specific altar in your system who is back there, and just maybe just let them know that you're there to help, but don't force it on them. But if you're not a DID system, then this is about letting yourself find something in you that obviously is not healed, something that hurts you, and just let yourself hold that for any amount of time that feels right for you. And just a good way to do this would be to have an object. A stuffed animal would be preferable, but having an object that you can let go of afterwards would be better. That's something that you can throw away, so probably not something with a lot of value to you. And just visualize all of the hurt and trauma that you've been through over a specific topic, or just like overall, just a massive trauma dump into this object. And know that there's a part of you in this trauma. A part of you and your energy is attached to it. So you need to hold on to this, and you need to hug it and accept it. No, it is separate from me, but I can heal it, and I'm here to heal it. So make sure you are, once you visualized it, I might have to create some sort of meditation to make that easier. But for now, just visualize any negativity based around any hurt or trauma that you have. Think about the trauma, think about where it's triggering in your body, and release it into this object imaginatively. See it, whether it comes away in black specks and just is pulling out of you and drawing into this object. Do that. Let it come out, and then acknowledge to yourself out loud. This is for you. You need to say, this trauma is not a part of me, but I am here to set it free and to help it heal. And then once you've spent some time just sitting with it, acknowledging it, seeing visually that it is a separate entity to you now, you need to breathe through yourself. Visualize that white light energy flowing through you. It could be connected straight from your higher self, from the universe, source, whatever. Breathe it in. Feel that white light expand throughout your body. And then as you breathe out, feel it coming through your heart center. And let this positive energy that has just cleansed through you go through you into the bear or whatever animal or object that you have chosen. Make sure you do this for as long as you need. Maybe set a timer for 10 minutes. Some people will need longer depending on the level of trauma and the different amounts of trauma that you may have. So you might want to do this this exercise individually with different traumas you can think of. But if you think you're able to just pull them all out and pull them into this bear, you can do that. It will be a lot harder to cleanse this animal or whatever it is if you put all of the traumas into it. It might be hard for you to look at it, and it might be harder for you to see it or want to have anything to do with it if it's in front of you. So just keep that in mind. These traumas have been a part of you for a while because you've held on to them, but they are not truly a part of you, so letting go of them will be good for you. But you will heal aspects of yourself in not only releasing it into this object, but cleansing the object with your energy afterwards. So if you just dump a whole bunch of negative energy into an object and then throw it away, that will probably be worse. This is how cursed objects come about, and people will think that it's ghosts or demons or something, but it's just so much negative energy poured into one object, and it might try and find its way back to you. Not the object itself, but the energy. So you need to really just understand how important it is that you are cleansing it. Cleanse it through with your energy. Super important. Next card. By the way, guys, if you want to see the cards I'm showing you, I'm reading for you, is what I meant to say. Let me know in the comments. Because I don't feel the need to show you all the time, just sometimes. But if you want to see what they look like, I will definitely do that for you. I feel like I can't not show you this one now, so remember, I don't read the words when I'm Maybe that's why I don't show you. So you don't see the words and be like, what's she saying? It's nothing to do with the words. It's the image. It's the image. It's the message I'm getting through the image. Okay. So, um, okay, so this is another slightly more strange task that you can do, but this one's not about the negativity and releasing and cleansing it. This one's about appreciating positive qualities about yourself. So, if you have, alright, okay, so I'm getting candles, specifically tall, thin candles. Um, if you want to get some tall, thin candles and either label them or get different colors, you can um, find a quality of yourself that is helpful, something that you may not tap into all the time, but you know you have the ability to do that. You have it in you to be really loving or really compassionate or really creative or something similar. Um, Choose one of these aspects about yourself that you like, that you want to be able to tap into, and name it on the candle. You choose a pink candle, for instance. um, Say, this is my self-love candle. So if you're ever having a day where you're having trouble with self-love, you need to sit by it. You need to consciously make the decision to light it with the intention that this will help empower you to love yourself more. And you can do this for anything that you know you have the capacity to do or feel or exude or whatever, but you struggle with it sometimes. Get a candle, name it as that, and have the intention of lighting it. And if you are going to have a big day, then it would be really good for you to set the intention early in the morning before you even have any of those issues. You need to light those candles with intention so that it can help lift you up, get you ready for the day, and propel you forward. That is really awesome. And I'm just taking a moment for myself to acknowledge these messages are not just for you guys, they are for me, and I have to follow this now. So I guess I'm going to buy some candles, and we're giving away a whole bunch of stuffed animals because my daughter's got too much stuff, and there are things that hold no value to her, I suppose. So I can utilize that to release my energy into and let it go. Now it'll be interesting to see how we feel afterwards about the stuffed animal, because I'm thinking, I thought initially, like, oh, it's had all that negative stuff in it, I don't want to relate this toy to that, so let's throw it away afterwards, after the cleansing. But I'm thinking now that it might do the opposite. Having had that cleansing time with it might have changed my relationship with the trauma and with the memories, and it might be something that I can love and appreciate as something that's helped me grow. Then again, in a past reading, it said only hold things with the energy of your future and the potential to help you with your future that is not being dragged down by energies of your past. So I guess anything that does remind me of a bad time, I can let go of. And I don't need to hold on to a trophy of something like, yeah, I got through this, therefore I'm gonna keep this to remind myself that I can move past this, because I'm deciding to like hold on to the fact that this even happened. So then I would have to give it away. Just be interesting to see how easy it is to get rid of it after that point, and if I want to like give it a send off or something. If I want to just donate it or take it to the tip or burn it in a ritual or something. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Ooh, whatever you feel compelled to do after you do yours, 100% let me know. That'd be awesome. And this card is about you are probably living your life feeling that other people are impacting your energies. A lot of people living around you they're rippling your energies, man. They're agitating you. And I guess it wants you to just acknowledge that it is separate from you. These other people are living their lives, but they don't have to, like, they're not attacking you. They're just living. And if you react negatively to them, then, you know, that's not very helpful for either of you. You need to acknowledge within yourself that you are reacting to them because of something that's unhealed within you, and not because of who they are or what they're doing. I mean, obviously, what they're doing is triggering you, and that is helpful. That is useful for you to be able to be like, okay, that's triggering me. Why is that triggering me? And instead of being like, that triggers me, so I'm gonna stay away from that, you'd be like, this triggers me, so how can I heal that part of me that is being triggered by that? So you really need to understand that when people are impacting your life in a way that seems unhelpful and negative, that is actually super helpful and negative, because then you get an opportunity to learn more about yourself and how you can heal within yourself. And I don't know if you were listening to that live I did yesterday, but it was about like chatting to your guides, because there is a guide, one that was showing as a masculine figure with long hair, and he's there for you to chat to, literally, and he will respond in whatever way works for you. And for me, it would be like just changes in vibration, energy, impacting my emotions in some way in response to something that I say. These are things that, if you are like in tune with your intuition, these things will shift and you'll notice it. But he's here to like enhance it, so then you can notice it better. So just ask him for any advice that you have surrounding you know, how to heal and stuff like that from these things that are triggering you. Well, it's already been 20 minutes, guys, so I'm going to end it here. Um, thank you so much for listening and tuning in for your daily reading. And obviously, as I said at the beginning, if you feel this reading was for you, then like like it if you want to, subscribe, so then you'll get notified every day when I do one. Unfortunately, I'm doing them at like different times every day, so yeah, eventually it'll like level out, but just as things are beginning, it's kind of, you know, all over the place. So subscribe so that you get notified when a new one comes up, and share it with anyone who you think will benefit from it, and that will be awesome for everyone. So thank you guys so much. Lots of love to you. I guess I'm gonna go.